Matty Patty! Oh wait, we should have read it. Shoot. It's not official until I sign it. It's not responsible for crimes committed by this prisoner in the future or in the recent past, immediate past, present, or distant past in the events. Okay, good. For instance, if the prisoner goes on to become Jack the... Shut up, game! I need to talk! Hey guys, and welcome to GT Not Live, where I have very strong feelings about watercolors. I do not like watercolors. I know that is a personal failing of mine because I, as a young elementary school boy, was forced to watercolor all the time whenever it was time to paint things. And instead of using, the good art supplies like oils or acrylics or things that actually deliver color onto paper, I was instead forced to use watercolors, which just made your paper all soggy and wet and never actually delivered any color onto the paper, and you just ended up with stuff that looked like garbage. And I recognize that there are people out there who are very good at watercolors. I've seen watercolor masters out there delivering amazing work. This is a personal failing of mine, but still I had to get it out there because it's been burdening me for some time. And now I feel better. Thank you for letting me cathart. You might be wondering why I have such strong feelings on watercolors this morning. That's because of Matt. Hey. Did you know that you had unleashed such repressed emotion from me?
I didn't, but I'm not surprised.
I'm usually not a person who has strong feelings. Watercolors, I have strong feelings.
Let's run that back.
Yeah, run that back.
You're not a person that doesn't... You have strong feelings about things.
Do I?
Yes.
Really? I feel like I'm kind of go with the flow, like Lucy. When you think of the words loosey-goosey, there's a picture of me in your head. Matt, Pat, loosey-goosey.
Here's the thing about watercolors.
Yes.
Kids shouldn't use them.
No!
But
they are the default paints for kids.
Well, and that's because kids are gross and messy, and they're gonna get paint everywhere, and if it's water-based, it just comes out.
I mean, that's right. It's this catch-22 of like, are you gonna let me paint? Or are you gonna let me rub water onto paper? That is the choice that you're offering me.
That is what watercoloring is.
It is.
It's just rubbing water on paper.
Right, especially when you're a young kid who has no clue what to... They're like, oh, you just dip the water into the little thing, and and it makes the paint magically. It doesn't.
You know the image of a smushed paintbrush in a watercolor tin?
Yeah.
That's one of the worst things that I can think of.
That's true.
Like a brush that's all like scraggled.
The like splayed brush.
Yeah.
The reason I bring this up is because I asked what Matt did over the weekend, and Matt said that he did some painting.
I was painting.
Yeah, so I asked what is his preferred medium of choice.
Yeah, acrylic.
Acrylics,
Yeah.
okay.
They're
Not
just
oils.
easiest. Oils take too long.
Okay.
I got things to do.
got people to see.
Yeah.
You're not going to be like one of the old masters.
When I'm old, maybe.
Okay, you're a young master
Yeah,
right now. You're an old master in training.
When I'm old, maybe I'll have time.
Okay.
But for right now, I'm on the go.
Rembrandt, eat your heart out. He's coming for you. Wait, so what are you painting? Out of curiosity.
Just stuff.
Okay.
Things.
Just stuff
Shapes,
and things.
Colors.
Shapes and beats.
Lines.
Wow. Whatever comes into your head.
Yeah.
That's nice. That's cool. Nudes. What? Okay. Hey, go for it. That's acceptable. Totally fine. Cool. Yeah, painting has always been a very stressful art in general.
I'm going to tag the Bob Ross video.
Yeah, please tag the Bob Ross video for an example of how I react when I'm delivered paints to deal with. I liked pen drawings. I liked pen and paper and like pencil and paper.
Okay.
Mixing of colors is too imprecise.
Okay.
I can't handle it.
That's part of the fun, though.
Get out of here.
Have
There's
you-
no fun in painting. There's only excellence.
Have you seen the TikTok accounts where they like mix paints?
No.
Oh, there's TikTok accounts where like people will mix paints to like such accuracy that you can't tell where the paper starts and like the orange begins.
No way. Oh,
it's
that's
really
cool. That's cool. And I mean, here on YouTube, right, there's a lot of those really awesome, like, you watch them dot the paper with like the little ink dabs, and then they slowly like merge them together, and you're like, this is amazing. The gradients that they create and stuff are awesome, and you're like, this is so cool.
Yeah.
So anyway, that is the decided opposite of what we're doing today.
Yes.
We're playing.
We're working a desk job.
Yeah, we're working a desk job. We're not painting. There is no art involved. We are at Aperture Science desk. What is it? Aperture Science desk job?
Aperture desk job.
Aperture desk job. So with the name like Aperture, this immediately caught my attention because Aperture is clearly the company that was a part of the Portal universe back when Valve actually cared about making games, and specifically Portal games, which are amazing. They're like, 1, 2, great, that's enough, we're gonna stop. So apparently, out of the blue, I don't know why, they've released this Aperture desk job game. Don't know anything about it, saw the name Aperture, sent it to Matt and Amy to check out, and Matt and Amy maybe checked it out. Did they check it out?
I checked it out.
Did you?
Briefly.
Okay, so what do we do? Is it a puzzle game? Am I playing with portals?
You're working a desk job. I mean, it's in the title.
So Matt skimmed through a 30-minute playthrough. Fantastic. So we're gonna learn. All of us will learn about this together, united. So, not knowing how long this game is gonna be, if it's a puzzle game, whatever. Let's just hop into it. Here's the thing. Anything that is Portal branded, anything that takes place in the Portal universe is going to be a win for me. Totally fine with that. I'm willing to give it my attention and support the franchise. Maybe, who knows, one day we'll get a fully fleshed out Portal 3 if this does well enough. But anyway, let's pull it up. I do like that this is how we started, right? We just opened it up.
Yes.
This game has been optimized for play on the Steam Deck, that device that literally no one was able to own because it was egregiously expensive and also sold out immediately, right? I think I believe that was the Steam Deck, correct? Oh no, I'm thinking of the Steam VR headset. I don't know the Steam Deck. The Steam Deck!
I don't know what the Steam Deck is.
It's optimized for play on the Steam Deck, Matt! Just think of an old Steam ship, like, forgotten on the Steam Deck. This is literally meant for you to play on an old paddle wheel boat. This is it. Okay. Yeah, the Steam Deck is the Steam's version of the Nintendo Switch. Literally the Nintendo Switch.
That's cool.
Man, corporations ripping off each other's ideas. That's awesome.
I love the Switch.
Yeah, right. I do too. I'm so glad another one exists. This actually reminds me a lot of the Game Gear as I look at it back in the day. The Game Gear was like the giant Sega Genesis, which was the competitor to the Game Boy. It literally took like 8 batteries and lasted a half hour, but it had a color screen and it was awesome. So anyway, that's what I grew up with. But so this is not optimized for play at all, what we're doing today. So congratulations to all of us. The Steam Deck is a thing that exists. Aperture Desk Job. Now I understand why they launched this. Is because they want to promote the new thing.
Welcome to the Aperture Science Competence Center for our most gifted employees. I'm Cave Johnson, and if you're hearing this, you are exceptional. No, don't be bashful. It's true. No false modesty.
This is the best game.
Let's get started.
10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 game. Would play again. All right, and that's it. Thank you, everyone.
All those tubes stretching
sorry,
off
there's
in
more.
the distance. Every one of them's taking something important to a genius who's going to use it to change the world forever.
You know what?
A genius just like you.
Wow, setting me up for big
How are
expectations
you
here.
going to change the world? Well, that's up to you. History will remember what you do here today. Do not let us, and by us I mean all of us, all of humanity, down.
Huh.
So congratulations.
Giant
You are about to take part in the greatest science adventure at the greatest applied sciences company on Earth.
Oh, that's exciting.
This is important work, and you are just the genius to do it.
Man, I
God
wanted...
gave you these gifts. I'm giving you the opportunity to use them.
Munition.
Well, here's your lab. I don't mind telling you, we're excited up here. Moon landing excited. Newton, Einstein.
Wait a minute,
now you.
that's not right. I think I put the wrong tape in. Hold on.
Good luck, world's best science.
Okay, here we go.
This is so great
You,
already.
in the overalls. Get to work, or you're fired.
They don't give out overalls anymore. Anyway, my name's Grady. You can call me that. I mean, let's do introductions later. You should really already be... Honestly, I'm surprised you're not fired already. Anyway, you are a product inspector.
Cool.
That is your inspection desk.
Ready.
There in front of you, you will be inspecting, doesn't say. Anyway, something is going to come down the conveyor belt, whatever it is. Make sure it works. Once you've done that, keep doing that. That's the whole job.
Awesome.
Anyway, just remember, the important thing is to have fun on your own time before you come in. Otherwise, it's just, it's real bad here. It's fine. You'll probably be fine. Good luck.
Wait till I can't do my acrylic paintings here on company time. Shoot. Real quick, I couldn't talk because there was the VO happening, but there's so many little details that were happening as we were going down through the different levels. I want to go back and just like frame by frame look through that for references to the other Portal games or references to like the wider universe here. Super cool stuff. I think we passed like a tube play place, which was giving me Security Breach, Five Nights at Freddy's flashbacks. Probably some like daycare attendees crawling through there.
Did you see the mural?
Could probably glitch through a slide or two. Yeah, I did see a mural. Did that spark? You're like, that's my. Did that give you inspo? Was that your inspo wall?
Well, who was that?
Who was that? I think that was Cave Johnson himself.
Okay.
I think it was scrolling too fast, but it looked either like Cave Johnson or Jesus. One of the two.
And why not both?
A lot of Christ-like imagery in the Portal universe. Sure, why not?
The lore implications.
The lore. See, now you're learning. Okay, here we go. There is. See, this is optimized for the Steam Deck.
Oh, fun fact. You've got a controller in front of you.
I'm like, what keys? What keys should I be using here? A twist. There's a controller. Fantastic. So I'm using this, I assume.
Correct.
Excellent. Okay. Okay. Oh my gosh, we've got a bunch of buttons. Fantastic. I don't even. What's R4? Oh, they're the paddles. Okay. Aperture Labs, testing and calibration. Okay. We're going to have to use the toilet. So X. Okay, great. Y. Nope. Y. Hold it down. Plunge the toilet. Whoa! Comes with built-in bidet, just getting sprayed all over the place. And it flushes. Passed. Nice. Nailed it! I'm so good at this job. Fun fact, Ollie, 3-year-old Ollie, definitely knows how a toilet works. This has been one of the early lessons that Daddy has taught him about how you can lift the tank, how the gravity pushes the water down, all of that good stuff. Because it's important for, 3-year-olds to know this stuff.
I don't think I know how toilets work.
No?
No.
Matt, do you know
I
the
just
lesson?
I count on them working.
What happens, though, if it starts to leak or if it doesn't flush whatever you've done to it properly?
Call my landlord and I say, hey.
Your landlord, and you say, hey, hey, landlord. Well, Matt, after this,
I knew it.
Teach you.
I left the volume down. Hold on.
Zip, zap, zop. That is how you inspect a toilet. I hope you were paying attention because I'm not saying any of that twice. Look, it's not rocket science. It's not even toilet science. Here's everything you need to know. See that light on the wall?
Yes.
If that light goes on, you're fired.
Okay, good. You heard the important part. Wait, hold on. Have they all been smoking?
No.
You know what? It's not our job to test if the toilet's on fire, right? Just do your regular thing like normal. Move it down the line, and then it's somebody else's problem.
No. How dare you? I would not do that.
You think your job's bad? I mean, your job. Do you hear that? Hold on, let me take a look. Yeah, keep testing it. I think there's a jam in here.
Okay.
Can you get me out of here, please?
Flush him! Flush him!
Nope, I'm just wet now. No, it's working.
See, this is how toilets work, Matt. You actually load the tank with ammunition.
Get it out of here.
And then each time you press the handle, it fires off a round. Nope. See? There you go. Like I said. Gun toilets!
So, first off, I think we're in a lot of trouble here. Now, I also think we're going to be rich.
See?
Because I think you just admitted something.
Gun toilet!
Okay, here's what we
I don't know how it would be
I'm
useful.
going to go work on this in secret. Just, you go back and pretend to go back to work, right? Like, it's got to look good. I mean, just pretend the most you've ever... You know what? Just go back to work, actually. Yeah, that works. I'll be back.
I would not give that one a passing grade. I'm just putting it out there as someone who, as you've learned over the years and has frustrated Matt over the years. Apparently doing my job is not gameplay enough. That was perfectly satisfying for me. Just throwing it out there. I was good with that. Look at this. Oh, I'm so good. I've tested 278,100 of these things.
I'm back. Yeah, I'm back. First off, you did awesome pretending to calibrate all those toilets. The best. All right, are you ready for this? Presenting.
Gun toilet. Did it turn out?
You gotta press the button. Presenting the Aperture Science turret. Go on, take it for a spin.
Oh no.
The controls are right there on your desk.
Nice.
I feel like they missed out
right. The controls are right there.
They missed out on what?
on a pretty obvious pun.
What's that?
Go ahead and just
Turret.
Yeah, there you go. Just ease
Turd.
into it. No pressure.
Get your mind out of the gutter.
Out of the
Matt.
toilet. It's a
Controls are
toilet.
Right there.
It's the Aperture Science
Turdet.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's harder than you think,
Showed you the
and it's a little bit more of a stretch than you might expect. Honestly.
I think Turdet is
Shooting. You know what though?
Whoa.
I mean, you're definitely going to kill yourself with it pointed at you like
Toilet.
that, so let me just turn it around.
Turret.
no turd and turret.
All right, shoot again. Don't worry.
X
It's
plus
safe.
Y.
I mean, this time.
Equals.
This time it's safe.
I think
Last time-
toilet and turret are
Almost
closer.
done.
I'm just saying. Okay, here we go. We've blown it up.
You gotta have the wings open, or it just shoots all its insides out. You know, I should have made that more clear. It's fine. It's fine.
Nice. Okay, here we go.
Wow! Holy moly, man! That is great. Oh man, the turret broke. That was the only one too.
That's a lie.
But don't even
The
worry
first
about
one
it,
broke
'cause
as
here's
well.
what I've actually been working on.
I see through your lies.
Ta-da! Introducing the Mark II.
Can it shoot out
This is
toilet
what I spent
paper?
most of the 6 months on. It was 1 month for the first turret, and then like 5 for this bad boy.
All right, let's do this.
Oh man, you gotta take my picture with this. The desk should have a camera built into it.
F12.
Are you
That is
taking the
not on my
picture?
controller. There you go.
Okay, good. Moment record.
The F12 button on your controller, obviously.
Now for the fun part. You are gonna take it for a spin.
Great, let's do it.
Here, let me turn it around. Okay, normally I'd walk you through everything, but I think you get it. Let's just open everything at once and see what happens.
Oh, okay.
Okay, go crazy. All those controls do something.
Do they now?
Wow, right?
Okay.
Oh, this is great. This thing shoots so good. Okay, a part fell off. Keep going though.
Okay, here we go.
All right, something else fell off. You can still shoot everything else. Don't even worry about it.
Okay, nice. I'm just gonna spam. Spam it! Spam it all!
Quite a bit is falling off.
See,
Keep shooting. You're not doing this. This is a structural engineering problem. It's on me.
we're starting to run. We're starting to run low on ammo there. I can see it in the toilet
I
tank.
bet it's the glue. I'm 99% convinced of that. It even looked cheap when I bought it. I remember looking at it like, spend the extra $1. And yep, here we are.
Great. I'm sufficiently impressed with this design. I feel like we have definitely tapped into an unmet need in the marketplace. This is great. I'm comfortable with this. We're all good. I asked Matt at the beginning if he had looked up a walkthrough of this just in case like I needed help. I think I've got it. I think I've won.
Wow. All right. So some of the stuff I put on there just didn't work. Most of it? Like 90%, or even higher maybe. But some of it worked great. So all we have to do is keep the great stuff, and then we can. So, okay, that's the police. So one of us needs to streamline this turret, right? And one of us needs to take the fall for shooting up the warehouse. Because
Streamline. I'll do it. I'm good at
this is a lot of
optimizing.
damage, and they're going to look into this. Which job do you want? How about I fix a turret?
No, I'll
and
do
then
turret.
You take. Yeah,
Turret.
I'll do that part.
Third, please.
Remember, if anyone asks, you don't know me, okay? don't say anything.
So bizarre. Here's the thing. I actually am really invested into the lore of the mantises now. I really want to learn the mantis lore right there, because each time we pass through this, I'm very intrigued. I like that they brought my desk in as well. Here we go. Hey, bud.
Well, I mean, wow. You are the best. Thanks for keeping your mouth shut and doing your time.
18 months later.
It
Wow.
was way more time than either of us were expecting. I don't know what was in those boxes we blew up, but they were, wow, were they mad. Anyway, I promise you're not going to regret this. Now let's get you out of here.
Given that the offender has faithfully observed the rules of the institution, offender has been granted supervised early release.
See, the criminal
Please
justice
sign for your
system working
possessions.
properly.
Inmates' possessions are as follows. Desk, 1. Inmate will state their name, print their name, then sign their name.
Okay, here we go.
After the tone, state your name into the desk.
Matty Patty. It's never gonna work. It's never gonna work. Again, we are not built for the Steam Deck.
Moving on.
It's a tech demo for the Steam
Type
Deck.
your name.
Oh, typing. Great. Matty Patty! Oh wait, we should have read it. Shoot.
Moving on.
Releases the prisoner as is without any warranty.
Sign your name.
Wait, it's not... Okay, it's not responsible for crime. It's not official until I sign it. It's not responsible for crimes committed by this prisoner in the future or in the recent past, immediate past, present, or distant past in the events. Okay, good. For instance, if the prisoner goes on to become Jack the... Shut up, game! I need to talk! Becomes Jack the Ripper, you're welcome to sue somebody, but that person better be in Victorian...
Inmate must sign their name.
I'm just going to turn off the volume so I can hear myself read through this. Victorian era England, because we didn't have anything to do with it because we weren't even born yet, and time travel is illegal anyway and strictly regulated by time cops.
As a condition of supervised early release.
This game is not giving me the ability to appreciate the game. I want to appreciate...
Hey, don't listen to her. You don't need to worry about
Game
reporting
plays
to your
itself.
parole officer. Guess
Just
who
like
spent
Portal,
the last
I'm gonna
18
leave.
months getting his
Gonna let the game play
probation
itself.
agent
Bye.
license through the mail. Yep, me. That's right. I'm your parole officer. I mean, not just you.
I'm watching
I
from the
manage,
side.
like,
I'm not
7
missing
guys
stuff.
on parole
I'm
right
still
now.
here.
But
This
they're
is all an
basically
elaborate ruse for
reintegrated
comedic
back
effect.
into society. Well, not Tony. He's struggling a little, but anyway, that's all I was doing. I got something to show you. Let's get
I'm
out of here.
unnecessary in this process,
It
Matt.
is never too late to
I always was, but now I'm really unnecessary in this process.
I think you're doing your best.
I'm gonna go work on my
Bring
watercolors.
your desk.
Just gonna go work on a couple watercolors. All right, maybe I was a bit salty there. Anyway, we could title this video like
I
"Game Plays
streamlined the
Itself"
turret
for
while you
30
were gone.
minutes.
Introducing the Mark
See, and that's why you're
III.
the boss.
That's fine. See, it's optimized for the Steam Deck.
So I got
The
rid of all
Steam
the
Deck
all
is
the stuff that
optimized so
worked.
you don't have
I
to
mean,
play it.
It was totally over-engineered, so
Okay.
it just does one thing now. It shoots. It didn't need a satellite dish. That was just dumb. Here, try it on these appliances I found. They were just lying around in the housewares research department in a locked room.
Okay, here we go. I have a feeling these things are gonna fight back. Oh, hey, I can move things. Oh, hello.
I like that tattoo on your neck. Did you do it yourself? It's like is it a dragon holding a knife? It's nice.
You have to occupy yourself
The
when
more
you're
I
in
look
prison,
at the
man.
tattoo, the more I'm thinking we should both have it, because then we'd be tattoo bros.
Oh, we could be
Anybody
tattoo
would look
bros
at us and know
together.
we were friends. You think you give me the same tattoo? Would that be weird?
If I got a tattoo,
Exact one.
back and neck. I feel like
I'll
back and
think
neck's a good place for a tattoo, right?
What if we got matching neck
What about
tattoos?
like a
You and me?
robot
Yeah.
arm
Oh
coming
my
out of the side of
gosh,
my
we'd
head
be- we'd
be
that's holding
tattoo
a
bros.
wrench?
Face
So you got
tats?
the dragon and the knife.
As long as it's a crying tear down my face,
Okay.
or a recreostion of Mike Tyson's
that'd
like
be so
claw
cool.
across his face.
Oh. Okay.
Speaking of being cool, I've got something even better to show you. Gyroscopic controls.
You don't have that because
It's real easy.
again, I'm not playing
Just
on
pick up the desk, tilt it around to aim, and keep that thumb on the right thumbstick. And you shoot with the right trigger like normal. Go on, try it.
It did not work, unfortunately. I still get to use the right thumbstick though.
gave it to yourself. Did you have the proper tools?
Yeah. Okay.
Bet not actually.
Where should we do our tattoo, and what is it of,
We had
Matt?
to heat up a pin with the lighter.
What if we
or
got-
something? That sounds.
So it's the Game Theory logo,
Okay.
but it's tiny.
Okay.
Another
And we
tattoo
get it
idea.
where
On our
it's
lower backs.
And coming out holding a wrench. What if it was
Yeah.
skeleton? You know, so you're looking
Game
at
Theory
it
logo
like,
on our
what's
lower
Joe
backs,
saying?
man.
Does he lean on the
No.
inside, or does he have
Where
like a
were you
skeleton?
proposing?
I was
I'm still-
thinking like a teardrop, but it's the Game Theory
know what?
logo.
I
Oh,
decided. That's
symbolic.
fine. So when we get a free minute,
How the
like-
channel makes me feel on a weekly basis.
all right, everything checks out.
I think us talking through this
thing
game
is
is a little overwhelming to the audience.
Oh, certainly.
So,
But if I don't talk, I'm
save
not
the
delivering
best
any
for last.
content.
While you were in jail, I got us a
feel like I
meeting
need to deliver
short tour to
content
Cave
somehow.
Johnson. That's right, the owner of the company. No pressure.
This is
but
where I
if
get
he
to sleep
likes
for a half
this,
hour.
He's gonna make us rich forever. Are you ready? Let's go.
Is this us turning rich forever? Look, he was talking about tattoos. We're talking about tattoos. It syncs. Look, these guys are building their skyscrapers in their futuristic city. They're going to develop time travel. We were all inside the Mantis's world the entire time. That's the lore that is being revealed in those cutscenes. Those intercalary chapters of Aperture Science Portal Desk Job.
Intercalary.
What are you gonna do with your share of the money?
Have you never read Grapes of Wrath?
I know what I'm gonna do is pay off the money I borrowed to make this.
I would
turn.
explain it to you, but we can't
Right,
talk
no,
over the
yeah.
game. We can't talk over
Like
the game.
immediately pay it off.
The game has to happen.
Or I'll be in some real trouble. Plus the VIG, I'll have to pay that too. Does it make sense to you that the VIG is more than what I borrowed in the first place? It doesn't seem like it. That's weird. Somebody overrode the controls. Hold on.
Are we gonna have to fight something? I'm ready. I've been trained on how to shoot using a toilet. Sign me up. Oh, please tell us it's us versus washing
That's one
machine.
of the appliances I stole from Housewares. Oh, jeez, it's got a gun! It's an ambush!
Can I shoot now?
Man, he got that turret good, huh? Good thing I brought a couple spares.
Thought it could have been a boss battle. Okay, here we go. There we go. Got him.
I knew it!
Go time!
Housewares department. How did they find out about our turret? I can't believe it. They stole our idea, and now they're gonna kill us with it.
See, corporate theft, man.
Housewares, man.
Housewares. Stealing our idea. Just like Steam Deck stealing the Nintendo Switch.
We know they're coming, but I don't think they're gonna stop coming, though. We need to think of something else.
Keep moving. Here we go. Get him. Yeah! Get wrecked. Nice.
I really think they're gonna keep coming for, like, basically forever.
Well then, let's keep moving. Let's keep moving up the elevator so that way we get past the point where they come. This is not an infinite building.
Housewares, man.
I can get rid of the gel flow.
Those guys are such pieces of... What did we ever even do to them?
Oh. So you want me to do something? Okay, the game's trying to tell me to do something. This is my chance, Matt! This is my chance to prove myself! I can play the game! Wait, there's a button. Maybe I hit the button. I just speed him up.
Okay. Nice work. I got the elevator working again.
Okay.
We have another 80 floors before we get to cave. We're not going to survive 80 ambushes in a row.
Oh no, we did a pretty good job the
Your
first
desk
one.
should have some buttons on the other side of it. Those fire the rockets that got built into the desk. They put those on there standard now for safety reasons. So, if you hit all 4 buttons at
Automatic death launch sequencer engaged.
I didn't mean to cut you off there. Honestly, I didn't mean to cut you off, game. Just, you know,
10,
you told me to hit all 4 at once, so I did.
7. Modesty panel set to flight configuration. 3, 2,
Here we go.
1.
Launch!
We have liftoff.
Nailed it. Brilliant. We've done it. But what happened to the mantises? That's what I want.
Okay, really nice work. Good shooting. I think we're good from here. They probably gave up. I have given up by now. Okay, let's go show this thing to Cave. Also, I do have one quick confession. I didn't actually get an appointment with Cave Johnson. I lied about that. But it turns out, I didn't know this, it turns out nobody's seen him in years.
Lore!
I didn't know it when I lied to you about our appointment, but it was still pretty new information. Anyway, I'm not gonna lie to you anymore.
False.
I think he
Disagree.
might be a millionaire recluse now. So, be ready for that. There might be a lot of jars. Hello, Mr. Johnson?
Jars. Jars of pee? Jars of things he's preserved?
Let's just go in.
Cool. Okay, great. Yes!
Mr. Johnson, are you here?
I love that he has a giant statue of his own head.
Hey there. It's me, Cave Johnson.
Hello.
No, not behind the giant head. I am the giant head. I'm gonna level with you. A few years back, I got real sick.
Lore! So much
Middle
lore!
disease. I was a goner. Threw every dollar I had at it. Told those eggheads, hey, eggheads, make me live forever. Now, I know what you're thinking. You gave the smartest engineers on Earth a blank check to make you immortal.
Hey, if you got the money.
And this is what they came up with? A giant head? Off by a mile. No. They figured out how to put my consciousness in a computer. That's what's in the giant head.
Makes sense.
Their first plan was
Good
to
one.
put me in a regular brain-sized computer. Then they'd put that in a robot body, and hey, presto.
An obvious way to
turns
go.
out you can't fit an entire human mind in a computer that small. All I could do was tell time and know what my name was. So they kept making it bigger. Big enough to cram every last
Honestly,
bit of me
impressive
into
that they're
this
able to
thing.
fit it into this
What
size.
happened to my robot body? Still under the head, somewhere, all crushed up. Couldn't support the weight.
Oh.
So the lab boys
Cave
put me in the
Johnson.
big head, switched me on, and I don't know, I panicked, killed a few of them. Said I'd kill more if they ever came back. Honestly, I regret that now.
Yeah.
Anyway,
It's not
that
a
was
good way
4
to
years ago.
engender
Been trying to
friendship.
get somebody's attention ever since. Get their
I'm here
butts
for you,
up
man.
here and end my suffering. Now, don't worry about me. It's been a full life,
Oh.
but we're done here. I'm itching for the next step. Heck, I'm excited about it. Don't even think of it as killing me. You're breaking me out of prison. I'm just data now. I need you to crack this big clay head open so I can spill out into the universe. So, what do you two eggheads got?
You are in luck. We actually came up here to show you our new invention.
Good stuff. Let's see it.
Show 'em, partner.
I got it. Here we go.
Whoa! That'll work.
Okay.
I'll be honest, I thought you were two lunatics who dragged a toilet up here. But you are geniuses.
Called us geniuses.
We did. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna chisel away at this for an hour. Slowly, bit by bit. There you go. Just recarving the Mount Rushmore. Oh, nice.
No.
What?
You are made of metal, sir.
So shoot the metal.
Duh. It's the best answer.
Keep going.
Here, kill the cooling fan. If the cooling fan goes, it's gone.
It's working great, sir.
It doesn't feel like it's working.
It's not working.
Hey, you see that? I think that's his power source. What do you think?
Yes. Here, I'll shoot it then.
Up, here we go. Powering down. The great beyond.
Godspeed, Cave Johnson.
Boy, I'll give you two credit. That is one hell of an invention.
Thank you. Thank you.
You did it. You figured out how to end my suffering.
Toilet technology has been too stagnant for too long.
Right. Suffering ended in 3, 2.
So sad.
Backup power activated.
You're both fired.
Wait, where's the red button?
I'll leave
Meep.
your key cards. Just lay them down in front of the head.
We're close.
Close to the chin, or I won't be able to see them. Uh-oh.
Can this please be teasing a Portal 3 where you have to fight a giant animatronic Cave Johnson? That'd be incredible.
You know what? It just occurred to me that the only person who knows Cave Johnson asked us to kill him is now dead.
Is he? I don't think that killed him. It's pretty. Looked like a
what the
pretty
punishment for
solid,
murder
secure
is?
device.
They told us in parole officer school, you're not gonna like this. It's life. Your whole life in prison. We should, we should leave. Don't touch anything. And bring the desk.
I'm just impressed that this guy, there's so many tracks built into the ceiling that he's able to go to all of these different locations uninhibited. See, that's the true loss. Those are the true victims. The praying mantises and their burgeoning society. Unacceptable.
Morning, Charlie.
The unspoken
It's
victims
me,
in this process.
Gary, your boss. Keep inspecting those toilets. Good work, good stuff. Good. Hey, it's just me, Grady. Yeah, just like yesterday. Man, this witness protection program is great. I don't know why we didn't turn state's evidence against those loan sharks in the first place. We don't have to pay any of the money back. We got cool new names. I like yours a lot, by the way. You know, come to think of it,
Great.
you'd think they'd move us to another state or give us new
He got a
jobs.
face tattoo!
Feels like everything is exactly
Just like Mike Tyson's face
except our
tattoo!
first names. Ah, you know what? They know what they're doing. Anyway, see you tomorrow, Charlie.
See, it's supporting us. We could have done it. Nice. I was so close to the 1,000,000 mark. I was at 943,000. For 1,000,000 toilets, you get like a gold pin. It's so good. See, I knew he was still alive. He wasn't dead. This is the post credits. Thanos will return. Can I move stuff? They're just singing. Sure, why not? It's beautiful. This is a jam. This is like the music that Ali and I listen to. They're like, you know, if there's one thing a Portal game needs to end on, it's a song. And you know those bops that we ended on in the first 2 Portal games? For this, we're gonna put just as much effort into this as we did with everything else. Yeah, something tells me that this one is not gonna be quite as catchy as Still Alive from Portal 1. I don't think people are gonna be making a lot of memes about this. I love that they still have J.K. Simmons as Cave Johnson, though. It's amazing. All right, so that was, I mean, you can let it run, but... All right, so this was Steam letting us all know that the Steam Deck exists by pulling out one of their beloved franchises and not really doing a whole lot with it. It's fine. It was fine. I had my hopes up more. I'm a little bit sad. Even pulling out a Jell-O reference? The Jell-O mold is a lie! Right? I think that's what they're going for with that one. Portal 3 coming soon. See, that would not disappoint me then. If you do that. If you pull that out. We're back to the front. Okay, great. You know, I appreciate an opportunity to go back to the world of Portal and Aperture. And I'm not usually one, again, I don't have strong feelings, like I mentioned before, about my non-strong feelings about various art-related devices, except for watercolors, which I do have a strong feeling about. This, This I have a strong feeling about too, which is, it's funny. I'm never one of those people who are like, oh, they just pulled something out for a cash grab or whatever. This one, I don't know. You don't say anything about Portal for a real long time. Really long, unfortunately, and everyone's like, oh man, we're so sad to see it. And then you kind of like rip open the wound and kind of pick at it a little bit. And I don't, like, on one hand, I'm conflicted about it because the sense of humor is there. It's that Portal sense of humor that talks back to you. Like, it's really fun. It's very meta. It's cool to revisit these characters. It's cool to revisit the world. But then to see, like, this is what's happened to Cave Johnson. Like, it simultaneously feels underdeveloped. It's using stuff that I want to see more of, but in an underdeveloped way. Because, like, now at this point, if they pull out Cave Johnson, who am I kidding me? Who am I kidding? Portal 3's never happened. This got me hopeful, and now it's gone. And you played with my emotions, Aperture Desk Job. You played with my emotions, but let's just say this: the Steam Deck is available now for you to buy, I guess. So, also the Switch has been around for a couple years. Matt, as someone with no connection to this franchise whatsoever, I'm sure you're not a Portal head, right?
I'm familiar.
You are? Okay.
Yeah.
But you've never played the games.
Oh, no.
When I mention references like Still Alive and stuff, you're like, nothing.
I just learned who Cave Johnson was.
Barely, but yeah, sure. What's your, as a neutral observer, so like that's my assessment as like a fan of the Portal franchise, where I'm like, oh man, I'm excited to revisit the world, and then, what about you?
That felt like, those rides at amusement parks where it's like you're like sitting in the thing and there's the screen in front of you?
Yeah, and it's like, whoa, no, we're going through space and we're flying in
It was like, it feels like Valve was contacted to try to make one, but then it ended up going nowhere.
Yeah.
And so Steam was like, can we use that?
Yeah.
Can we have it?
Right? We need something for this new device that we've rolled out onto the market.
Yeah.
Slap it in there.
I mean, they did their best. I mean, it was fun. Like,
it's
for a thing that teaches
they did their. I don't know if they did their best. Portal is one of the like preeminent game like when you stamp something related to the Portal universe on something, it's like, whoa, this is really amazing.
Yeah.
So
okay.
They did a thing. They did enough.
Yeah.
They created a functional demo of something. Like, it worked. It was fine. Like, I saw this and I got more excited. So that is my fault. Maybe. I don't know. Let me know down in the comments below. I'm not sure how to feel about this. Am I being too harsh on it? Maybe. I don't know. But you don't say Portal for like, I don't know when the last game was, 10 years? Something like that? Huge amount of time. And to roll it out for this. I'm conflicted. I don't like ending on a downer. Say something funny, Matt.
Ooh.
Great. Awesome. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know, like I said, your thoughts and feelings about this. I know that a lot of you have Portal near and dear to your hearts. Did this scratch the itch? Did it not? Did this just get you excited for more that'll ultimately not be delivered, I'm assuming? Let me know down in the comments below. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Sorry we talked through the game, but also sorry that we didn't talk enough. I don't know. This one puts me in a weird mental space. So I'll see you next time. And remember, it wasn't a stream, but it wasn't a live stream, but it was a video for you. Like I said, weird headspace. See ya!